us a few minutes to warm up and say hi in the chat if you're around. People trickle in and trickle out. I'll drink my tea. It's Mr. Joe. Hi. Tioras. Hi. What's up, everyone? Mr. Mike, hello. Say hi in the chat if you're here. Be nice to me or be mean to me, whatever you want to do. We got a different stream. Usually I'm drawing on stream or designing something. So I'm an illustrator that works with Work Louder often to do streams, but today I have a new product, the XYZ board, that I'm going to assemble on stream. And I have no idea how to do it or what I'm doing, but there's instructions here, and so I thought it'd be fun if we just do that together. So I'll go full screen and we'll build in a couple minutes, but I'll give us a few minutes to say hi in the chat. Let me know where you're coming in from. Bruno from Brazil, what's up? Trayvon, hi, what's up? Hi everyone, thanks for being here. So I have a bunch of stuff here that I'm all jazzed up about. And I'll go full screen in a minute so I can show you. I gotta clear some space on my desk. Let me know if the music in the background's too loud or if anything's distracting, or I don't know if I'll be able to fix it, but it'll certainly be helpful for me to know. What exactly is that I'm building? So let me pull it up on screen so you can see what I'm building today. Colton. So let's see, how do I do that? So down here on Work Louder, oh my gosh, my displays are in a weird order right now because I had to move them. So we're building the XYZ board, which is 3D printed base with the PCB from leftover creator boards from a long time ago. And they're kind of like upcycled products. And I saw that they still had some last week. Yeah, it must have been about last week. So I jumped on it and got one. And so you can get the Lego style one for $89, or you can pre-build it for an additional $9 or whatever. But I had to get the Lego style so that I can build it myself, just because it feels that much more fun. And I also thought it would be more enjoyable for you all to watch. And so Mike also threw in some glow-in-the-dark pieces. Whoa, camera's focusing on stuff. I'm gonna turn that off. And I got a bunch of different dial colors that I got from Mike. So I have purple, clear. Whoa! All right, let me turn that off. Hang on. It should be under camera. Whoa. I don't know if I'll be able to find that quickly enough. It's here. Phone. Meh. All right, whatever. I'll be fine. So I've got different dial colors, and then I've got two different keys with and without legends. These ones are blank. I think I'm gonna go with the blank ones just because they're real cool. And this is a 40% keyboard, so it's like real small. And I'm kind of excited about like keeping it blank. Okay, Boba chat. Yeah, I got it, Dave. What's up? Are there any non-members in keyboards? Griffin, I'm not totally sure if I understand the question. Are there any non-members in keyboards? Oh, membranes. Oh boy, that's a question that I don't 100% sure know the answer to. Sounds okay, but is there any way you can bump up the volume in your voice? Mr. Joe, yeah, I probably can. Let's find out. Give me a second. Thanks for the feedback. I can also move the mic closer. Oh, fuck. Thanks, Mr. Joe. You made me knock over my camera. Hang on. That was a joke, Mr. Joe. I'm not really mad at you. There we go. Is this better for sound? I can just bring the mic closer. It's probably what's going on. I don't even know if it's coming through that mic. Let's see audio, run mic. Is that a better sound, Mr. Joe? Rima, hello, yeah, build stream. Gnomesy, hi. Hi, Gnomesy. Your name is kind of like Nomi, which is the name of the character that's built into our keyboard, which is cute. So, nice name. Much better. All right, cool, nice. Thanks for the feedback there. Man with hands. Okay, yeah, well, these are probably strong keys for you. I don't know if they are, but they probably are. So also, I'll say at the top of the hour, I'm not super smart with keyboards. And also just to like introduce myself a little bit more. So I'm an illustrator and designer, and I helped design the character named Nomi that is on the keyboard. Let's see if we can get a focus. Yeah, we're getting there. Watch her crouch. And so that's how I got engaged with Work Louder, like probably well over a year ago, if not 2 years ago now. And so like I got into keyboards because of that. And now sometimes you guys ask me questions and I have no idea what the answers are. So that's mic sounds good. All right, thanks, Dave. I like to press buttons that don't activate from breathing. Okay, fair enough. Cool. I think these are pretty firm for you. That's so cute. I know that's his name. Yeah, Gnomesy. It's Nomi. So very similar to you. There's a transman from Ecuador. Oh, wow. It's very cool, the Tasteful. We'll start ignoring you very soon, just so you know. Mr. Joe, graphite build. Yeah, I might, Dave, I might switch to the green that I painted the other day. We'll see. If I run out of time, then maybe not, but we'll see where I get on time. Music is distracting me a little bit. It's a little bit loud. There we go. So, like I said, I was telling Mike before the stream, I was like, I didn't like read any of the instructions. I don't know, like, is this going to be like embarrassing if I can't figure out how to build this on the stream? And Mike was like, no, it should be good. And like, that's kind of the point, is that we'll find out how good the instructions are. So I also didn't open the bag because I thought I'd do an ASMR session for y'all. How's the custom green going? Dry now? Yeah. Rima, we're dry, and I mean it's rough. So this was a DIY. So I had extra shells for the Nomad keyboard. I had an extra white that I painted green. I did a custom airbrush green, and then I screwed it up, and then I had to like sand it all down and start again. So it kind of looks like clay because my sanding job was so clunky. So I honestly don't even know. Like, it might be so... I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. But the color came out good. And I'm excited to see what it looks like on here. And I'll probably change some accent colors and knobs and stuff like that. So we'll see what we get. But, Rima, it is dry. I had to... It was such a disaster. But let's do this. Oh, I got a nice fancy knife, too, that I might... use to cut, but I might not need to. I think I'm gonna need to. There's no rip to pull on this. These are like, all right, let's grab scissors. Hold on. Ugh. I think my scissors kind of match my keyboard at least. Yeah, they match my keyboard. That was intentional. All right, let's cut. So I find myself keeping all the packaging that Work Louder sends me, which is like not something I want to be doing because I don't like having so much extra stuff, but I find myself keeping it because it's so well made, and I don't know, everything about it's just so fun. So, all right, let's see. Let's zoom in a little bit for y'all too without getting this like goofy. Here we go. That'll work. Rick, hey. That green got the military vibe to it. Yeah, it's got like a, in person it's like, it's sort of like a sage green, I would call it. It's like, it's a little less olive drab than military. It's like, it's trying to match the walls behind me, and it's doing a pretty good job of doing it. Maybe this will give you a better sense of the color. Yeah, that's probably relatively accurate to the color that I'm seeing on my screen. It's probably comparable to what you see on your screen-ish. Lavender Nomad would be so sick. I know, lavender would be so nice. I think green shows would look super clean too. Yeah, we'll see how the green comes out. But the lavender, I would love lavender. But also, like, I don't know, you just buy white and paint it lavender and just be good at painting. So I'm stoked because I got extra dial tips. And I really don't know. Like, Mike knew that I needed all these colors. So I've got Ghost. It's so confusing which finger's which. So I've got Ghost, I've got yellow, I've got blue, and I've got purple. and I have no idea which one I'm going to choose. I think yellow is the one that they have on the site, and it looks really nice. Let me jump back to the site real quick so you can see. Yeah. The yellow is really nice. But I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. So I think there's like 10 of these left, or maybe less, and they're pretty cheap right now. And this was also like a response to trying to make a more like accessible and affordable product for Work Ladder, doing the 3D printed parts. So if you're interested in getting one, I would say grab it. I don't know if they'll last a few more days or what. And if you do buy one on stream, please drop your order number so that we can give you a gift. And if you want to give recommendations for what you want your gift, I can't make any promises, but certainly can help influence. But yeah, I don't think there's a ton of these left. So if you want one, hurry up and grab one now. And let's try to start building. It's going to be distracting, but that's good. I want you guys to ask me questions and stuff if you're interested. Let's see, Dave. I think the micro needs a new toggle. Oh yeah, true, right? Oh shit, it's the same dial, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, we got a whole bunch of stuff to do today. All right, let's check instructions here. So the instructions are 3D renders that I know Mattia basically designed in the 3D software and then just put outline mode on. And they came out really nice, looking like an IKEA instruction manual. So that's what we're going to be building. It's pretty simple. I think the Allen keys come with it and stuff too. Parts list. I've got M3 screws, M2 screws, 6 black link, 4 corners, 2 bridges, 6 rubber pads, 4 spacers, a dial, a C3 board, a work board, and a cable. Okay, so it might take longer than I thought. And we got 5 steps, and then we get to the finish line. So it has the extra incliner, which I think I will use to help put it on a tilt. And it also says you're one of the first 100 people to get the XYZ workboard. So yeah, I think there's like 10 left. Let's do it. Let's cut. There's a tear, but I don't want to tear like the thing. I'm gonna go with my own scissors mark. Here we go. Like an IKEA instruction sheet, Mr. Joe. Yeah, exactly. Just like IKEA. I'm gonna end up throwing the packaging away ultimately, but I'm like pretending like I really like it. Hopefully I have a better brain by tomorrow. I'm like, all right, I don't need to keep plastic bags, but it's really hard because they're so nice. All right, so here is the board. I got my instructions in front of me. Feels nice, real nice. I don't have a creator board, but these are based on the, let's see if we can jump to that. It's from the creator board, I think. Yeah, so I think they're leftover PCBs from this, which is I believe retired product. And they'll be working on new kind of versions of it, but so they're leftovers from this from like years ago. It was a great way to upcycle them. So here we are. And so this is fun. This is nice. The escape key is the ghost too, which is like, makes me kind of want to do that here. Oh, it looks so nice. But also yellow is like what I saw on the site and really liked it. So okay, let's start building. Move this keyboard, I need some space. All right, time to start assembling. So 2 of these are, 2 bridges. I think these are called bridges. This one has the doodad on it. This like that. Don't need, I might need scissors. These are my corners. It's cool. It's like y'all are just building IKEA furniture with me. Also, if you have questions about this keyboard, the Nomad or the Creator Micro, totally feel free to let me know. Happy to answer anything I can. Especially as it pertains to somebody that uses them for graphic design and illustration, animation as well. So like After Effects, Illustrator, Photoshop, all that type of stuff. here's all my screws. This is the little daughter board. All right, let's get screws going. Are there plans to launch an affordable macro pad version, Alberto? I believe there is. I think that, so everything I say on the stream, take with a grain of salt, because I don't know. But if I remember correctly, the idea is to make like this kind of 3D printable version of a bunch of different their products, including the macro pad here. So I believe so. That's my answer. I think they're trying to do it for like all of their products, basically. This board, I think my plan to use it is going to be for video games as well. Just because like I just recently built a Windows machine, like a PC that's under my desk. I got like a mini ITX, like real nice, cute. It's like a fractal Terra case that I really love. And I've been playing video games, PC games, for the first time in like 15 years. And I'm really excited. I'm excited for Battlefield 6. And the beta for that drops like this weekend. And like this keyboard works great for it, but I like that this is like so small, and I think it might be a nice keyboard for playing games on. So that's kind of the plan for me. Hey, what up, Matt? How's it going, man? Matt plays as a friend of mine in real life. Nice to see you. This must be a surprise for you too. Normally I'm drawing on stream, but today I'm building. Matt, I'm building the XYZ board, which is something that I can show you over here. This is the board I'm building tonight, like an IKEA project. So welcome to the ASMR. See how long you want to stay. Bennett, can you have a free one? No, but thanks for saying please. But yeah, no, definitely not. Sorry. Also, even if you could, I'm not in charge of that. But also no. So I'm gonna build with the glow in the dark, I think. But these are 3D printed. So there's like a live feed of Mike printing these that I don't think I have access to anymore. But he was literally printing these in his like home office. And they came out really nice. I don't know how well they'll. Let me do the TikTok thing. Kinda, not working. Hey, I'm really curious of the early days of your keyboard journey. How did you get started with manufacturing, distributing, especially in China? Did you find a distributor online through Connect? So the passion itself, I am just a streamer that is an illustrator that shows off their own spot, but I can answer like kind of some of the questions, but I haven't started the company. Mike and Mattia are the people that started the company, and I can tell you a little bit about how that started, but technically I think Mike has put out a lot of reels and TikToks about the manufacturing process, as well as a lot of blog posts that you could totally read up on. I think maybe even a couple interviews that you can probably find on YouTube where he talks about the manufacturing process. And I know that he's been really transparent about it, and it's been like super difficult for them, like getting all of this up and running, and like tons of mistakes and tons of issues inside and outside of their control, and they've learned a bunch from it. I've really enjoyed watching them do that or talk about that. I can't directly point you right to the videos, but if you search around a little bit or check through their reels and stuff, I know they talk about it a lot. I think there's also a lot of stuff in Discord where they talk about. Is this one? This is an affordable one, Matt. Yeah, they. This one's like $98. So it's like, because it's 3D printed, it's I think way more affordable than like the Nomad, which is definitely a higher end. Buy one then eat it, Bennett. Yeah, buy one, eat it, please. All right, let's see. Let's start building. I need my little Allen key. Do I have my little Allen key? Where's my Allen key? Here it is. Long time no see. You've been busy. Yeah, I'm busy. I'm happily busy, but I was just telling Mike before the stream, like I'm real busy. I keep saying yes to all these projects that are all super fulfilling and really exciting and fun, but I'm having a hard time keeping up with it all. But it's all good problems, but it's, yeah, I've been like extremely off the internet the last couple of months probably as a result. But I'm doing good, healthy, happy, busy. All right, these and the, is it this and this? Or where's my, oh no, these are my pieces here. never done anything in front of people other than drawing, so I'm a little bit nervous. Nervy-worvy. Alright, is it just like that in the corners? Yeah, right? Alright, so we take this and this, we put them together with this, and we run screws through here. I'm really trying to know a bit about it. You guys faced all the challenges and they're really fascinating. Yeah, their whole story is super fascinating, passionate. They definitely share a lot of their journey online. Like I said, I can't exactly point straight to where, but if you dig around, you'll find a lot of cool information about it. They're also like, I mean, I don't think they really have the time to answer DMs about that stuff per se, but they're pretty good about sharing as much as they can. They kind of found their whole business on like sharing their process and all of that online and transparency and stuff like that. So it's been really cool to watch. I might zoom my camera in a little bit for you in a minute so you can see better, but let's see where we get. These are screwing in real nice. Oh, I can go full screen for you too, so you don't have to see my face. There's nothing useful about my face. Here we go. Give you a little bit more real estate. Can y'all hear the music good enough? Just to fill the awkward silence. Let me know if it's too loud or too quiet. Let's get my nomad in shot too. It's cute. It's a conversation starter. Put together the XYZ board yesterday. It's dope. Jack, nice. You can be my tech support when I get stuck. Stick around for a little while. Call me out when I'm doing something wrong. What, Jack, what are you using the board for mostly? And you know, with it being like a 40%, I've never had a 40% board. So I'm curious like what the vibe is with that. Like I said, I think I'm gonna be using mine for video games. How much does shipping cost to Indonesia? I'm really interested in your products. Said. I'm gonna call you Said. Shipping, I'm not totally sure how much it is, but you can add to cart and you'll find out pretty easily. I think it's as affordable as it can be, but I know that shipping can get expensive. I honestly don't know, but put it in the cart, find out, and let me know what you see. But I know it's as affordable as possible, but I know that shipping is expensive, and I know like everything is getting expensive for every business in the world right now, so can't fully tell you. Neither have I, same. Yeah, we'll see. We'll find out what the deal is with these 40% pretty soon. So far, I think I'm crushing this build though. Time to do another corner. I'm gonna speed run this for y'all. Hand threading these to start. Feels good. I don't know much about 3D printing. I kind of want to get a 3D printer sometime. I don't know if I actually do though. But I haven't like held a lot of 3D printed stuff in my hands, but like all this plastic feels really nice. Where's Work Louder based at? Montreal, Canada. That's where Mike and Mattia are. Mattia moved to Canada from Italy, I believe. And Mike has been in Canada forever. And that is where they are based out of. And the rest, I think a lot of the rest of the team works out of Montreal as well. I'm here in Maine, but I don't work for Work Louder. I just work with Work Louder. Things are going smooth right now for me. Like I said, I don't know much about 3D printing, but like I don't understand how the screws are able to screw into plastic so well. Is it just a matter of making like the threshold or whatever so small that it just kind of makes its own thread throughout it? Damn, 3D printing's crazy. I honestly think this might be like the first thing I've held in my hands that's 3D printed. But like, I don't know, the precision is nuts. I don't know much about focus, so I don't know if it's gonna focus. I'll switch to my other camera in a second. Actually, let's do it now. But like, my iPhone's focus way better. I don't know, it's just nuts. Probably a lot of you all out there are like, oh, no shit. But I'm impressed at like the accuracy that this has. Cool. Hey, Annika. Welcome to the stream. I'm building my XYZ board. Thanks for being here. You're on contract? PIY creates, kinda. Yes. I stream whenever I get the time, and they pay me to stream. And usually I, accept products in lieu of payment, because to me, their products are as good as cash. But yeah, I guess technically I'm on contract. There's no real contract to it, but basically. All right, what are we doing? So corner goes to corner. All right, corner goes to corner with another one of my this man's. All right, we're doing good. We're making progress now. We got it figured out. Annika, did you get an XYZ board yet? I think there's like 10 left if anyone's interested in them. I think they sold pretty quick because they are definitely more affordable than some of the other products. XYZ board doesn't come pre-built. No, you can get it pre-built or you can build it yourself. It's up to you. There's two different options. I can show you. 1 second. So here, if you go to workladder. Oh man, I'm crushing it. So if you go to workladder.xyz, then here under keyboards and then XYZ board, there is two different options. So there's the Lego style kit for $89, and then for like $9 more, they'll pre-build it for you. So whichever you prefer. I have not honestly been super busy, so there's no time at the moment. Yeah, Annika, I get it. I basically bought mine last time before I streamed with Mike, and because he was showing me it, and I actually hadn't even really seen it because I've been so offline. And I just bought it then and there, and I'm so glad because it like shipped really quickly too. Part of what Workladder does is they do like pre-orders and they manufacture them, which is great, but sometimes you're like, you have to wait like a month for your keyboard. And this came like within 3 or 4 days, and I was so happy, and it shipped from Canada, so it shipped nice and quickly. But I get it. We're busy. I'm glad to hear you're busy. I need to make sure I'm putting these all the right direction, which this one I might have to redo. Okay, here we go. How are we doing here? Let's see. We got this, we got this. This one I think I'm gonna have to flip, but that's okay. This one is good. I gotta undo this one. Oh, shit. You can't see what I'm doing. Sorry. Let's hide this stupid screen. Okay, we're back. RDQ, hello. Hi. Welcome to the stream. We're building a Creator XYZ board by Workladder. And we're doing it nice and slow. And nobody can bully me into going faster. So you all just relax and be calm, just like me. Okay, here we go. So I've been like really busy the last couple of months with working, animation, illustration, design, all like client stuff, commercial illustration. I'm really grateful because last year was kind of slow, but I've been like staying up late a lot lately, and I don't like it because I try not to do that anymore. And so I kind of forced myself to take a break by booking some stream time this Wednesday. And so I can't really work on client stuff right now, which is nice because I'm forced to do this, which is relaxing. And I have some tea that my partner made me because I think maybe the fires up in Canada and like the winds are blowing the smoke down here. I don't know what it's like up in Canada, but I kind of woke up with like a headache and a cough, I think, from all like the smoke in the air. So I have my tea, I have music, I have bright lights shining in my eyes for the sake of the stream, which is not the most relaxing, but otherwise it's a relaxing stream where we're building our keyboard. ARDQ, how are you doing? How can I assist you? I see you're putting hashtag keyboard, and that's great. Is there any information I can provide for you about the keyboard? So all the keyboards that you see right now down here, the Creator Micro, and the Nomad, and then this is the XYZ board. And if you decide to buy basically anything tonight, then drop your order number so that I can make sure that you get a free gift with your order. Or if you placed an order yesterday or something, as long as it hasn't shipped yet, which it probably hasn't within a couple days, then drop your order number and I'll make sure that I get you a gift in your package. Do you sell in Philippines? Neb, yes, we do. Ship worldwide. Worldwide. Wherever you need. Wherever you are, we're there. We do. Did anybody else in the chat buy one of these boards yet? Other than Jack? Was it Jack? Yeah, Jack. I'm getting the hang of this thing now. We're doing good. Okay. Ooh, maybe I'll do like... I could just do one glow-in-the-dark green and do the rest clear, which is interesting. Or I could do glow-in-the-dark top and bottom. Any thoughts? Hello guys. Hi, Emmeline. Nice to see you. How are you doing? What are you doing? I think I'm gonna go with clear and just have one bit that's glow in the dark. That seems more fun to me. Feels more alternative. Yeah, let's do that. What are you doing, my friend? I'm building a work louder XYZ board. Let me show you. This is the board that I'm building. It comes unassembled and you assemble it yourself, or they can assemble it for you. You can choose between. There's only like 10 or so of these left. I'm guessing on how many are actually left. But yeah, it's a 40% keyboard. And I bought it a couple days ago and it shipped pretty quickly. And I've been excited for it, but I wanted to wait until the stream to put it together. So I've been sitting on the package for like 3 or 4 days, being really patient. And so we're building it out. And we'll see how it works. So far, so good. The one challenge I had was figuring out how the orange wedges attach. Oh, check. Okay, let's find. I'm not at that step yet, but we'll see. Mike told me to like, you know, let me know feedback or where we get stuck, and so he's gonna see it because I'm building live on the thing. The orange wedges. Oh, right. So that's the like the risers or whatever to lift it at an angle, which is what I do want to do. So we'll see. So far, we're almost on step one. I've been building a lot of IKEA furniture for my studio lately, so I'm pretty accustomed to patiently sitting around and screwing in hex screws. I feel like IKEA gets a bad rap for like being confusing or something, but I always like building IKEA furniture, especially like once you've bought something chunky off of Amazon for furniture, you realize how amazing IKEA actually is. I'm stressed out about having like my computer in sight over there. I feel like I'm gonna dox myself or something. I don't have much to hide, but who knows? Alright, we're getting there. 2 more. A couple years ago, I decided I wanted to start building Lego again. So I got some like Simpsons Lego, the Quickie Mart. And it was fun. And I was like, oh, like I'm an adult, so it'll be easy. Like I don't need the instructions. I'll just do it like without the instructions. That'll make it like the perfect adult mode. I had no idea how difficult Legos are to build. Like without instructions, it's literally impossible. And even with the instructions, it was like the perfect challenge. I don't know how I did it when I was a little kid. I guess my mom must have helped me do it a lot. Yeah, I really don't. I'm surprised I did such big Lego projects when I was little. Because as an adult, it still was like kind of hard. Hold this up so you can see. Using my creator micro over here to switch between my scenes right now in OBS. But I also use it for Illustrator and Photoshop pretty often as well. Okay. We got this built. Looks good, feels good. Here's some ASMR for you. Okay, next step. Step 2. Follow along. What do we have? This camera doesn't focus so good. There we go. So, now that we have all the screws in, we have littler screws to put the little daughter board onto there. And we have foam pads for the circuit board to sit on. So let's see. I have 4 more screws. They are not being used right now, I don't think. These spacers are not being used right now. These little baby screws, I believe, are what are going to be used to put this here. I'm going to take this out before I fuck it up. Okay, what are we doing? Yep, alright, cool. Let's try so that you can kind of see it too. So little baby screws, little baby hex key, real small, and assemble. This is easy. This is so easy. I'm like an adult. I can do this. This is nothing. I'm sanding down all the floors in this old barn in this New England house in the evenings at nighttime. That's hard. It's actually not hard. It's not hard technically. It's just exhausting and makes me feel kind of sick because of all the dust in the air, even with a mask. So this task, this is easy peasy, baby. From Kenya here. Lee. Hi, welcome. What time is it in Kenya? I feel like you're ahead, but I might be wrong. I have a friend in Tanzania, and I know that that's just simply the same continent. Doesn't mean they're anywhere close to each other. But it's as close as I have of a connection. A repair is simple to do. Arnoti. Repairs. So that's the idea. So the idea behind, like, specifically having this, I keep calling it the daughter board. I think that's what they call it. I'm not going to be able to get a focus on it for you, but let me switch. The reason why this is, like, separately assembled on is so that in the event that this breaks, or, you know, your USB, you jam it in too hard and it breaks or whatever, it's like this is a very cheap component to be able to swap out, especially with the XYZ board. Like, yeah, you can get more 3D printed parts super easily. But they try to leave everything like as exposed and as possible to like desolder and resolder as possible. At a wire break on one of the batteries of my Nomad, and I got a new battery, swapped it out. I've soldered stuff onto the boards. Like, they are as repairable as possible. Like, that's very much Work Louder's goal, is to try to make these sustainably and in a way that they can be repaired. So my answer is yeah, but you know, I don't know everything. Lee, what time is it in Kenya? Curious. You're welcome, Arnoti. Let me know if you have more specific questions. I can try my best to answer. Okay, we've assembled that and that, and now we need to plug in our wire, and let's put the pads on. The pads are here. I have 6 of them. I only need 2. These are nice too. I don't know, everything feels nice. I don't know if, I mean, I guess anyone watching is kind of like a geek for like details and stuff too, like me, but these like feel very nice and are, I don't know, there's something about them that's just like very satisfying. So let's put 2 on. Okay, here we go. Don't fuck this up, Kirk. Okay, I did it. I'm gonna put the other one on. I think I hear an animal outside. Could also just be my music making a weird noise. The other night I took my dog out around, I don't know, 9. She wasn't on her leash. We have like a couple acres. And there was a porcupine in the yard. And the porcupine was so brave and did not like run away when my dog went up to it. And she didn't get quilled, thank goodness. But neither of them were very scared of each other. And I was really hoping that one of them would back down. But yeah, there's a porcupine that lives like somewhere on the property, and it's pretty bold. And so now I'm always paranoid that I'm hearing like the porcupine. Okay, here we go. Oh shit, Matt's in Portland next weekend. Hell yeah, text me. I'll be around. I'm always around. We'll catch up. Can't wait to see you, both of you, and meet your new. Bye, Matt. All right, cool. Steps are done. Step 3. Time to put the board on. So I'm assuming these spacers are here. Oh yeah, oh, they drop right in because of the 3D printed like little gullies. So I don't know if you will notice this, but like they drop right into place with like this. Let me just dump them and lose one. This is like a little bit of a divot right in here where these go. Oh, it's so difficult and confusing. That isn't on this side, so they kind of drop right in and like center really nicely right into it. So let's drop all those in and drop our board on. Like that. Cool. And now we have 4 more screws. And I think we just put those on. It'll be easy. I feel like this is like the perfect level of easy, but like it feels like you're doing something, but it's really not hard, but it's, I don't know, it makes it more of a ceremonious thing to get your board and put it together. I feel like more companies should like give you things to put together when you get them. Because I feel like normally you just open it, take it out of the package, and then like that's like the whole ritual is kind of over. But sometimes it's fun to like, this just makes it feel more valuable, I guess. Romer, how are you? I'm okay, how are you? I'm building my XYZ board. And I'm finally not working on any drawings or illustrations tonight, so it's nice to just take a break and hang out and work on this. How are you? Have I just unlocked a new character? Yeah, you have. You've unlocked a new character. This character is named Kirk. Welcome to your new unlocked character. I actually have no idea what you're talking about. But I don't say that in an aggressive way, I just mean I'm not sure what you're saying. But welcome to the stream. Building a keyboard. There's still 10 of these on the site, or I don't know how many. I keep saying 10. There was 20 yesterday. I know a bunch of them sold. All right, we're getting there, baby. All right, step 3. Now we're on step 4. Step 4 is, oh, that's clear as day for you. Hello from Argentina. Love your keyboards. Franco. I'm gonna call you Franco. Franco, welcome. Thank you. I don't make the boards. I just use them. But I love them too. We're both fans of Work Louder. I have 3 of their products now. I have a 4th one on their way. Maybe 5th. I think I'll have 5 soon. I have the knob coming as well. Nice. Alexandra. Welcome, Alexandra. How do you do in your name? Alright, those are all in. Time to connect my thing. Oh, and the pads. Oh, more pads. Oh, the pads go on the bottom. Okay, I can do that. More pads. Okay. Let me make my connection here. So on the other side here, I take this man's and plug it. Oh my god, it's so confusing backward. And plug it into this man's over here. Hope that makes sense for you. Here we go. Do a nice little loop and slide it right on in and click. Nice. Okay, cool. It's working well. That seems good. More feetsy time. Feet stuff. You guys into feet stuff? We're about to do some feet stuff. 1 feet stuff. Where are they putting them on the instructions? How close? I guess it doesn't really matter, but I kind of want to put them closer to the end. Oh, it's hard to know. This is a big decision. I think I'm going like that. That'll do. Let me have some of my tea. Like, am I doing it right? Alright, that one went on a little bit to the side. Could have done better. Not gonna pull it off. Just gonna trudge forward. This one. This one is going on perfectly. Oh, I'm so disappointed at my accuracy on that one. I'm just gonna try to move it a little bit. There we go. Okay, that one's perfect. Now two more. Here we go. Perfection. Gotta nudge and bump a wee tiny little bit. Oh yeah. Boom. Another one. Done. This is so easy. I'm so good at building keyboards. Can't believe I'm building my own keyboard. Sometimes I actually do go on the Discord for Work Ladder and see the people that actually take these things apart and really build them and solder them and stuff, and realize that I really don't love keyboards like everybody else seems to. I do like keyboards, but when you see other people that are really into their hobby, you're like, wow, they really like keyboards. Oh, nice, we're getting there. Okay, feet are in. Spacers. Ah, sugar. Mike, I got feedback for you on the instructions. I wanted to put my little things on. I'm gonna put these on, but I've already put the spacers on, so I gotta take them off fast. I gotta take them off pronto. Because I want these spacers to go like this. Do I want that though? I don't know. Let's see. Let's see how it feels. So there's these spacers that can bump it up a wee bit. Like this. Can I get a watch, please? Call me. Yep. Send me your address, I'll send you a watch. Send me 3 Bitcoin. Ooh, do I want it to be tilted up like that? I don't know. Oh no, now I have to make a decision. I mean, I like that it has cool yellow bits on it. But I don't know if I want it to tip up like that. Do I like that? That's nice, but what if it's down? Oh man, this is a hard decision to make. It's a game time decision. I don't think I want it. Oh, but I like the way they look. I think I'm gonna... Oh no. I don't know what I want. I think I'm putting them on. I'm doing it. Nice, Kami. Great. We're gonna be rich together. Let's do this. Rubber bits go. How does this work? Let's see. We do. Presumably this goes in between that. This. Check. I think you're right. It's a touch confusing on there. I think I got it figured out. There we go. Let's put this on now and hope that it doesn't have any issue sticking. No, it's good. It sticks twice easy. Easy peasy. Can you do a giveaway? Nope. How can I get one for free? You can buy one, and then I guess technically it's free because it comes in the mail. Yeah, no, I don't know. It's so hard not to be rude to that question. Sorry, unfortunately, we don't give away free products, but there's free gifts if you buy a product. That's kind of the point of the stream. But no, it's way too hard to be able to give away free things right now. Economies are tough and all that sort of stuff, so no. But there are free gifts if you buy something. I say that lovingly. No free pizzas, no free keyboards. I'm just giving away free watches is the only thing. Alright, yeah, I like it more like this. That's great. Great, great, great. Okay. Which dial? Good question. Well, I think I'm gonna go with yellow, but purple's really nice, but so is blue. But yellow, but oh man. Mike, you gave me too many choices now. I'm struggling. I think yellow's gotta be it though. Let's do it. Let's do yellow. How much for the keyboard though? This is the Work Louder XYZ board, and I can show you my screen. And these are the most affordable ones. So these are 89, or the pre-built is 89, but the one, sorry, I'm struggling with my mouse. The Lego style kit are 89. And then you get to build it like I did, which I opted for. I wasn't trying to save money. I just really wanted to build the keyboard. But yeah, this one's 89 to 40%. So it's nice and small and tidy. It's like really, like it's, I don't know, the build is nice. 3D printed parts. I'm really enjoying it so far. It's cool. It's fun. I got a little bit more screwing down to do on this one. Okay, that's why I'm getting that click. Kind of a satisfying click, but still, I'm gonna screw it down more. There we go. There we go. There we go. I like it. Should we plug it into my laptop and see if it actually works? Let's get, oh man. I think we have to do purple because I have a purple cable that's gonna be made just for it. It's gonna be perfect. I think that's what we're gonna do. That is what we're gonna do. And then maybe my yellow can go, maybe I'll go clear here. Oh God, I'm like changing things because this one's actually plugged in. Let me unplug it for a second. Hold on, let's get a cable. I have a purple cable. It's just great. There we go. And plug it in. Okay, keyboard assistant, sure. I've never used the 40%, so I have no idea how this is gonna work. This is crazy. Also, I don't have any, hang on. So I know I use VIA to configure it. Any promo for your higher keyboards? No promos, but free gifts. Which keyboard are you looking for? We're looking to get into. I gotta learn the layers. I miss you, Jack. You must install the wedges. I can show you in a second how I did it. I'm opening Figma like a fool. Hold on, let me get VIA going. The wedges were confusing. Fair enough, Jack. I just had to basically. I'm trying to already remember what I did. You take the rubber foot off and then put the spacer and the screw through here, just one part. Screw it in nice and tight, that way it doesn't rotate, and then put the rubber back on top. This one I probably should have done a little bit tighter. I might do that actually, so that I can tighten it a little bit more. I'm gonna peel the rubber back and tighten maybe just one or two screw amounts. There we go. Cool. I stopped my music by accident. All right, So let's see. So I've got a nice underglow. Okay, cool. This is fun. See if I can drop the exposure of this a little bit so you can see the glow a little bit better. Whatever the top of the line is. Yeah, no promos right now. RL giveaways. Sorry. Just free gifts if you want to buy something. Let me know. If you end up making an order, let me know your order number. And we're putting free gifts in with orders. But no promos right now. Sorry. Alright, so. All my instructions are complete. I have completed them. We're good on that. We do have keys that we can put in that I may or may not do, especially because there's some that have some really nice little graphics on them. Also, they help me with the layout. I might do that. Oh, I like it all blacked out, but I'm not used to a 40%, so let's see. What can we do here? Oh, yeah, so we've got an underglow brightness, so I'm going to bring Via over so you can kind of see what I'm doing. And jump back to main. And so, I've got not a ton of... I got cable all over the studio here. All right, so I've got underglow, which I can make brighter and less bright, which will be hard to see on camera. But as I drop it down, the underglow goes away, comes back. And it glows nicely like here. And you can do a bunch of different gradients and breathing and stuff like that. I usually just leave it on a solid color, like subtly breathing. Let's do pinky red. So there's that, and then I'm dealing with macros right now, but okay, cool. There's a, yeah, the key touch there. Is this what I wanted? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now I'm finding, I know that like, yeah, so it's like basically function key. I mean, some of you might know this about 40%, but basically like if I hold this and push Q or W and hold that, it's 2. It's pretty weird. It's kind of interesting. I think it'd be really good for games because I don't need like a ton of keys. You probably can't hear it either, but okay, so I have my arrows here. And what else do I have? This is QWERTY. This is backspace. What is this? Okay, so that's shift. Let me move this over a little bit for you. So shift all the way over to period, comma, question mark, and then enter. And then what else do I have? This is not yet. Oh, this is my layers? Yeah. Space bar. Oh, different layers. Interesting. Whoa, this is weird. Okay, so I have 3 different layers. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, cool. Let's see. Let's switch me back to here. In fact, we can put my screen up here maybe for a second. So you can see more of what I'm doing. And turn off my face. There we go. Okay. So, man, this is gonna be interesting to configure. And this is my escape. Okay, cool. So I've got escape. Okay, I have tab, shift. Okay, so alt tab works. Okay, cool. I think I'm gonna put these keys on. Especially because they're like training wheels for me, because I haven't used 40%, and I need training wheels to start until I can swap them out for empties. Mike was asking, he's like, do you want legends on the keys or not? I was like, I don't need them. And he was like, I'm gonna give them to you just in case. I'm glad he did, because I am not as hardcore as I thought I was. So let's start with QWERTY. So QWERTY goes all the way across here. Okay. Two function keys adjacent space are two different layers. Okay. Where are those? So this is a layer. This is a layer. I don't know if I'm gonna need. I see. Oh, and if you push. So this is one layer, this is another layer, and if you push both, you get to the third layer. And I use layers to get to my numbers, and I assume I use another layer to get to my exclamation marks and stuff like that. Ray Cannon edit. Cano edit. Hi. Hello. Waving right back at you. Alright, let's start with things that I know I need. I need shift. I don't have a keycap puller, so I'm just yanking them off. Like a maniac. We'll see how well I can pull. Come on, Kirk, be strong. There we go. There's my shift. That's going to be useful. Z, right. Z. Start popping keys. I should get a keycap puller, shouldn't I? Oh, you were probably watching, like, what the fuck, dude? ZX. Okay. Bingo. Okay, cool. So I see. I get it. What else do I need? A V. Give me a V. V. I need something thinner to get under here, but these are working. B. It's like, this is like Lego too. Somehow this is actually satisfying to do. It makes you feel like you're doing something even though I'm definitely not. What's next to V? Must be C. I can tell because I have a keyboard right here that can tell me. Let's do QWERTY too. I want to get that out of the way. I want this, but non-low profile. Nick. Interesting. I guess everybody has different preferences, and that's what makes the world go round, and I love that. I love low profile. I don't know why. I guess maybe because I'm used to, I just used a MacBook like keyboard and then like a Magic keyboard or whatever, so I was like low profile, but this would be cool. Even bigger and chunkier, huh? Switch via back to the first tab. Okay, word. Thanks, Jack. Oh, word. Oh, that's so much more helpful. Oh my god. You're so smart, Jack. It's like you've been through this before. Alright, we're speed running. Ugh. Here's my E. Oh, we're cruising now. Where's my R? There's my R. R. 2. T. T. Y. U. I'm getting good at pulling these off. I don't know if I should be more gentle or not, but I'm just yanking on them. O P yeah. Check, you haven't figured out what you're using yours for yet? It doesn't quite feel like a daily driver for me, but I think like for designing, like when I'm like typing, maybe not so much, but what goes after P? Oh, backspace. But like using it as like a really big macro pad, basically. Not have like a little tiny one and then like a medium one and a larger one feels like something. I'm intrigued. I'm definitely gonna find some good use for it. I really like it. It's so like, I don't know, I'm enjoying it. So this must be, okay, so this is tab, which I do need tab. I can see my programming macros. I want to explore that. Yeah, I mean, like basically making like a giant macro pad, like for video editing, for where's my backspace or my tab rather? This is tab. Yeah, I could see like I use like in Illustrator, I use like a shit ton of shortcuts. I feel like that could be really helpful. Same with Photoshop, maybe a little bit less, but still I use a lot of shortcuts. Okay, so we must be on A now, right? Yeah, we are. Okay, A. I can do that. We can do A, and then I know A, S, D, F. I know those. I learned those in Mario typing class. We played a game called Fatty Bear's Fun Pack. Damn it, I did it wrong. Fatty Bear would teach us how to type too, I think. I forget what else to do. Oh, I should take these all off while there's an exposed one. That's the hack that you guys didn't tell me about. You had me sitting here struggling like a fool. When reality is, I should take them off while they're already halfway off. Oh man, turbo hack. Ever heard of this? You guys ever seen this turbo hack? I mean, I'm cruising. May try it for a month as a daily driver. I dare you to try this as a daily driver. I'm like so intrigued at how that's gonna come out. I feel like it's possible. I know a lot of people like 40%. It just, I think switching between them would be the tricky thing. So like you gotta fully commit to it, but that'd be fun. Oh boy, I'm like opening up random shit over here. I should unplug this while I'm doing it. There's no need for it to be plugged in. Alright, let's see. A, S, D, F. A, S, D. Oh no, there's no F key. Wait. What? Oh, here's F. G, H, I, right? Here's an H. Here's a G. Here's a J, K, L. And then, let me close this. Let me get Via back going. Oh, I unplugged Via, so it's not giving me a whole lot. All right, let me plug it back in. Let's do it. Oh, the numpad. Do y'all do giveaways? I thought you were gonna ask about giveaways. The answer is politely no. But we're giving away gifts for anyone that places an order during the stream. So that is the giveaway. So yeah, we do giveaways. We do giveaways of gifts for orders. So let me know what you get in your order, and then you let me know what your order number is. That way I know what I can put, what gift I can put in. And you also can, if you want, you can recommend, or you can tell me what type of gift you want. Searching for devices via, recognize my device via. Aren't you recognizing my device via? We can do it through here. Yeah. Use via. Use via. Workboard. Here we go. We're back. Okay, where are we at? After L is this thing, and then a little tick mark quote with a numpad on the side. Yeah, seriously. Whoa. Oh man, I can even get a space bar with a cool shape on it. Cool. I even have arrow keys. Oh man, I know I'm gonna like swap a lot of these back out for like, I don't know, maybe I won't do the arrows. I don't know what to do. Let's just keep going. Okay, let's do the ones that we know we need. Here. 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 I keep like pausing my music because I'm just jamming keys. I have enter there. Okay. So where's return? What are we calling return? Do I have a return? All right, return's gonna be go. Oh yeah, it must be go. Cool. Love it. And then we have this and this and this and this and this and this. We're getting there. And now we have alt. Where's our alt? We're gonna pop all these off. Can you program buttons to be mouse clicks? Oh, good question, Clark. I don't know. I wonder, I think you, let's see. In VIA, can't you do that? That's a good question. I don't know if you can. Somebody in the, somebody in the chat may be able to answer that better than I, but I'm looking for you. Special. Music on, music off, clicky, mouse. Oh, mouse up, mouse down, mouse left. Okay, can I move my mouse? Mouse button, yeah, you can. You can make them mouse buttons. Here. Oh, you can't quite see what I'm looking at, but let me try to bring it up a little bit higher for you. But in VIA, basically, you can configure it. It looks like, damn, it's gonna be a little tricky for me to show you. How can I show you this? Well, you can take my word for it. But yeah, you can configure it for like, you can move the mouse, you can click mouse button 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, mouse wheel up and down, mouse wheel left and right, mouse accessory. Yeah, you can do a bunch of stuff. You're welcome, Clark. Good question. I wonder if that's something I should be doing. No, I don't want to enter that world. That seems crazy. That seems crazy, Clark. I don't know where you got that crazy idea, but I actually do like it. RSI. What is RSI? I have a feeling maybe RSI. Maybe it's an accessibility thing that I'm not aware of. I don't know what RSI is though. Tell me, please. Carpal tunnel. Okay, cool. Wow, it's funny. It's not funny. There's nothing funny about that. I have a friend who's dealing with like extreme carpal tunnel right now because of hyperthyroidism, we think. And he is like, we were trying to play that game Peak the other day, and he was struggling so bad playing with mouse and keyboard, so I got a little controller for him, and that was so much more helpful. But yeah, I definitely am realizing that like a lot of the population has like some level of like accessibility issues or disability or whatever that is so often ignored. And like even my friend trying to use like a vertical mouse and stuff, but that's interesting. The idea of like, yeah, maybe using the mouse to do it. I should have washed my hands better before, but cool. So would you do, well, you can bounce if you need, Clark, but if you're still around, would you just do it for clicking, or would you also do it for like moving the mouse as well? I'm sure there must be a wide range of like some people that need it for mouse movement as well as clicking. All right, these are all off. Now, let's figure out what the heck we need to do here. Go back to our use via. So we have basically, we have our arrows, which we know these are easy. Arrow right, arrow up, arrow down, arrow left. When does Knob 1 ANSI ship? Is ANSI, what, is that the, is that what America uses? I think so, because ISO is the other one. Critical hit, it ships, I think, well, it says under the pre-order. Let's find out for you. That's an easy thing I can figure out. Let's find it out. Let's not look at my email. Keyboards, the Knob 1, I think it's like this month. I think probably by the end of the month, it'll probably be shipping, so... Yeah, ships August 2025. I know that in the Discord, the last update was basically sometime this month. I'm waiting for one too, so I'm having a hard time being patient, but should be kind of soon, I hope. But I think they hit snags earlier on in the year with them, but I think it's going like pretty smooth now, basically. All right, let's see. Left control here. And then we basically have our, we need alt. Wait, is alt? I don't know what things are anymore. Maybe like alt, and then basically Windows, and then basically function 1, function 2, and let's do a blank one for function 3. Like that. So that's 1, 2, and 3. I like that you can push 2 different at the same time to get to 3. So like if I wanted to type 2, let's go here. So for anyone just joining, I just built this 40% and I've never really used the 40%, so I'm getting familiar with it. So W, and then hold this, that's 2, and then if I hold presumably 2 of them, I get an at. Yeah. And so if I'm typing anywhere in Discord, I got that, and 2. Okay, cool. I get it. That's nice. And that's 2. Okay, and what's this? W. Okay, I'm getting it. I understand it. Kind of like it. It's gonna take me a little bit of time to get used to. Drag this down for y'all. Okay, so that's how I'll tab. Okay, it's working. I can do this. I'm also gonna reconfigure it a little bit. Let me type a test message. So this in space will open up this. I can say, hello world. This is a little difficult. Oh my god, this is hard. Cold to get used to. Okay, it just takes a little bit of time. I feel like in a day or two I'd be pretty good at it. Okay, it looks sick. I love my purple cable with my purple, all my purples. Huh. I gotta get my purple underglow going. So, alright, let's clean up a little bit. I might switch to yellow. I think I'm into yellow. Because the yellow matches everything else really nicely. How much is the keyboard? 89 bucks. Let's jump to the screen for you, Tarok. And that will be easy because I can just click here. So this keyboard is the XYZ keyboard, and I 3D printed part of the parts. And if you get the Lego style where you build it yourself, which is what I just did on the stream, yeah, it's only 89. So it's a nice cheap little 40%. It's really fun to build. It's really beautiful. Feels good. It's nice in the hands. Wish I washed my hands a little bit better before getting my greasy keys all over it, but I'll get an alcohol wipe after. It's kind of sick. I'm gonna try to use it for playing games, Windows games specifically, or PC games. And I think it's gonna work out pretty nicely. And I got my volume here. I can click to change tracks or make it whatever I want. Whoa, 80 Odi Calais. We got an order, 2254. What'd you get? What was your order? I'm gonna use this keyboard to take a screenshot of it for you so I don't screw it up. Yo, what was in the order? We'll put it, make sure we get a gift in the package for you now that you've placed an order. Curious what you got, if you're comfortable sharing. I'm gonna put these in here. Okay, we did it. We cleaned up. We got extra dials. Still having decision paralysis around that. Putting them all there for now. All right. So the other thing I was gonna do, which I don't know if I'll do tonight, because it's getting later, and I want to go sand the barn floors, but damn, these look sick. I wish I could use 2 keyboards. Now I can use 3 keyboards at once. How cool am I? Just keep buying keyboards. Look at me. You little keyboard guy. All day I dream about keyboards. Okay, what's next? So I was gonna swap out the shell for the screen shell, which I may or may not do, but I also might need to focus on it more. Then I'll be able to on stream. But I feel like it's gonna look sick, especially with my studio. I think I'll do it off stream. All right. I'll do a little rant for a minute more. Tell you what's up, and then I'll probably hang up. Hang up on our FaceTime call. Let's see. Oh, cool transition. What do you think? Oh. So we built this. Actually, let me. Yeah. So these are 89 on the Work Ladder site. And they're 40% keyboards. I really enjoyed the build. It was super fun. I'm really intrigued about using it. I'm not 100% sure. I don't think it's going to be my daily driver because I have my Nomad for that. But I think I'm going to try to play games on it. And I think that's going to work out pretty well for me. Playing the Battlefield beta. Hopefully this weekend, if I can find time. And building was really fun. I really enjoyed that a lot. I hope, honestly, I wish they would send like everything like Lego style so I could build it. It also gives me a sense of like ownership. So my feedback on that is 10 out of 10. And the instructions were 95% clear. And yeah, I'm stoked. I think there's probably like 10 of these left on the site. So if you're interested in grabbing one, chop, 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 keyboard kids. Workladder.xyz is where, is that what it is? XY? Yeah, I think it is. Let's find out. Let's pull up the site, fellas. This is never easy. Here we go. Here we go. We did it. So the XYZ board is here. Worklouder.cc, and then under keyboards, XYZ board. A few of them left. I'll give you a few more minutes to let me know your order numbers so I can make sure you get a free gift if you're interested in grabbing one. Otherwise, as always, I'm not here to pressure you. I'm not a salesperson. I'm just here to show you what I like to do. But yeah, really. Oh, I'm glad I have this. I like my little glow in the dark too. I'm gonna put it on my pegboard. I got a really beautiful pegboard in front of me that you all can't see. It's gonna go up there too. I think it's gonna look sick. All right, everyone. That does it for me. I'm gonna go sand my barn floors and switch out this shell in a little bit as well. And that's all. OD Cowley, I got your order. Make sure we get you a gift as long as it hasn't shipped yet, which, based on the number, it looks like maybe it hasn't, but I don't know. Thanks everyone for joining, for chatting, for hanging out. It was fun. It was nice. It was calming. It was fun not to draw anything for a minute. Next stream, I'll probably draw. So maybe we'll draw some like hair and old stuff in Illustrator. In the meantime, adios. Bye, Jack. Bye, everyone. Peace.